Well, welcome to the first video here at Tazin Lake Lodge. The title of this video will probably be something like Jigging Giants at Tazin or something. I've got my wonderful friend Jeremy behind the camera. Yet again, we are about 2 days away from the commencement of guiding season here at Tazin. We've came out to check one of our favorite big fish spots. Jeremy's got a hair jig and we're just quickly going on. Show the screen. Jeremy's got that all mapped out on his Garmin, which is a great guide thing for him to do. He's taking utmost care of his guests as his fellow guides. I've got a medium power or medium heavy rod, and it is literally torqued on this giant fish. We have already caught one fish on these tube jigs, which was a 41-incher caught about 10 minutes ago, which I will picture here. And now we are going to have, hopefully, or endure a fairly long fight. So I will meet you back when this fish is very close to the net.
Well, hopefully fucking my rod doesn't get torqued. It's still like 30 feet down.
Oh, here, I'll net him.
No, it's good.
I don't want you to get caught in your motor though.
Oh, it's not on.
Oh my gosh! Here, film it, film it. Well, after all of that commotion, we have now netted the fish. The hook came out literally in the net, and we have a very, very large lake trout. Obviously, self-filming is extremely difficult to do, which I apologize for. Jeremy is literally sharpshooting another fish, and we have this absolute freak in the net. That's definitely going to be 40-pound range. Don't you think, Jeremy? 40-pound range?
Yep.
Probably all of that, and probably a mid 40-inch fish as well to boot. So Jeremy is going to quickly sharpshoot this fish behind us, let this fish chill out in the net. As you can see, a lake trout of most lifetimes for most hardcore lake trout anglers. But we are just so thankful to have this in the backyard of our wonderful lodge here in Tazin Lake. So we are going to quickly unhook this fish, measure him very quick, and then send him back to the depth. 45-and-a-quarter-inch lake trout right there. Okay, no, sorry, 45-inch. Don't need to get too crazy. An absolute Tazin rhino of a lake trout. Jigging. First night, we're gonna get this fish right back in the water, come over the side of the boat without us going over. Oh my goodness. Spin over, girl. Spin over. There she goes, fired up. And there you have the first 45-incher on the board for you haters at home. We didn't really weigh that fish, so we're not gonna say it's a 50-pounder, but probably a 35-pound fish. And now we are going to hopefully sharpshoot another giant lake trout, and if not, thank you, and Jeremy and I will be back on hopefully another big lake trout. Well, good evening. I'm not sure if this will be the start of the video or the third fish into this video, but we are at Tazin Lake Lodge, June 10th or something. It is midnight right now, quite literally, which may look crazy. And of course, we've got this beautiful sunset, and then we have Jeremy hooked up in a literal giant lake trout. Like I said, kind of sporadic intro here possibly, but I did catch a 41 and a 45-inch lake trout, which I'll definitely have. Ooh,
big one chasing it up.
Another big one chasing it up, he says.
Drop off front.
Oh no, that's good, buddy. That's good, buddy. You got her.
There's 3.
Okay, we've got big fish happening as we speak. Jeremy's got that fish midway up, and we've got another big fish there.
And another one on bottom.
And another one on bottom, and Jeremy is locked and loaded into a very likely 40-plus-inch lake trout at least. Look at his rod. Like I say, this is midnight, self-filming, pretty hectic things. I'm gonna hopefully not capsize us into this freezing cold water. I've got Megatron net here ready for Moby Dick, which Jeremy is hopefully gonna present me with. Oh, get out of the frickin', oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoever wants to film fishing trips, I feel very bad for you if it's any bit as hectic as my videos so far. But hopefully we will have a 45-incher and another mega. Jeremy, tell us about that rod.
This rod is like, this is the first time using it, so I obviously don't know how big of a fish it is, but it feels very heavy, and it's just got this thing absolutely torqued.
So a part of Tazin Lake Lodge, we've got brand new Cast King rods and reels, which we have here. We've got high caliber tubes, which we've shouted out several times, which are like the goat of goats on Lake Trout. Okay, Jeremy's got this fish very close. Jared, can you bring him like to me at all? Okay, that's lots, Jared. Oh my God. If I lose this fish, I'm probably gonna be in the lake tonight. All right.
Very close.
Oh, he's very close. It's gonna be hard to see in the dark here, Chair. Very hard to see in the dark, buddy. We did not bring any headlamps, mainly because...
I got headlamps.
Oh, okay, he's got headlamps, so we'll have some footage after. We don't have headlamps on. Oh my goodness, his rod is freaking corked. Like I say, this is the third fish of the evening on tube jigs after we trolled for, I don't know, probably an hour without catching fish. We switched to a tube.
Line vertical?
Yeah, line's vertical, buddy.
Can't see if it's like really underneath the boat.
Here he is. Oh, giant, big one. Oh my goodness.
That's a big one.
Oh my goodness. High caliber, baby, giant lake trout. We've got Jeremy and myself. Like I say, maybe this is the first fish of the evening, maybe it's the third, but we've caught a 41, 45, and probably another 45 inch. Look at that fish, Jeremy, look at me, buddy. Woo!
Burp it, baby, burp it.
Oh, you guys are a gong show in this boat. I can't believe you caught me. Mean words, Mr. Lake Trout, mean words.
Boat here.
Fall out of the boat. Like I say, if we do guide you here, we promise to be a lot better managed in boat. Oh my goodness, Jeremy, it's a giant. It's a freaking Tazin giant. Wow, hold that thing. That's like a 47, dude. Oh wow. Jeremy, he is 6'5", so that shows how old and ranked that fish is. Get that fish on the bump right away, Jer. Okay.
It's closed, and 44 and a quarter we'll give it to her. 44 and a half.
Oh, get that.
Check it out, check it out.
Watch out, Jer. Watch yourself. Okay, mean old mug. 44 and a quarter. A little bit sketchy on the camera work there. One more. Okay, Jeremy's got this 44 and a quarter going back into the depths.
Oh, she's fired.
Oh, she's fired up.
Fired.
And there she goes to swim back in to Tazin Lake. Jeremy, thank you very much for a wonderful evening of lake trout fishing. A 45, 44, and 41 is pretty nuts. So Jeremy and I will now hopefully be back. Pretty all over the place video there. But Jeremy got it done, and we will be back for episode 2 at Tazin Lake Lodge.